What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Amber Rose turned 40 yesterday. I would like to be the first of many men podcasters or YouTubers or commentators to wish her a happy 40th birthday. She's still a very attractive lady. But I want you to see what is the end game for a lot of these ladies who are in, I would say, the IG model industry, women's rights, women who are talking about the slut walks. How has this thing turned out for Amber Rose? Let's go back to 2008. We first saw her on Kanye West's videos, Young Jeezy's videos. The lady was, at the time, 25, still beautiful today, but beautiful then. She signed with Ford Models in 2009. And then there were some things that she had. Some of those things are now defunct. She was in the Slut Walk Protest March. She hosted the Amber Rose Show, which was a flop. Dancing with the Stars, She Can't Dance. Hosted radio show Loveline, Nobody Cares. And then there were all of these relationships that she had. Firstly, Kanye West, that failed. Wiz Khalifa, married, failed. 21 Savage, failed. Alexander Edwards, he dumped her for Cher, who was 37 years older than her. And now her career is on the decline. Look at this photo, her in Blac Chyna, two peas in the same pod. And she spends a lot of her time, while both of the guys that she was with, all of them have gotten into new relationships. She's very single, very available. And most guys in the industry, despite the fact that she has that tattoo on her forehead, I don't know what that's about. But Amber Rose is a very liberal. She's an atheist and believes in a lot of sexual freedom and fluidity in that regard. Can't keep anybody. Nobody will take her seriously. And then we are here wondering about what will happen with Amber Rose at 50. Because if you look at Amber Rose at 40, it's not much opportunity for her at 40 in the industry anymore. Just like you see with Delicious, you know, the Instagram model. Not much with Delicious. These ladies are still trying to compete with the young chicks based with their body, and they still look good. They still have enough youth to look very nice. But it's almost like they haven't learned anything about people, about the world. You know, you're supposed to learn as you get older. This is being a problem for whatever the reason is. I'm not seeing that. I don't know why we're not seeing that, but it's happening. You know, guys, you're supposed to get wiser and do things different. And this is just not what you're seeing. It's not what you're seeing. You're seeing everything else but that. Right? Everything else but that. And now I'm wondering, what is the problem? Okay? What is the problem? The problem is a lot of ladies like this are going to end up in this situation. This situation where things will not be good for them as they get older. They'll be going around blaming men for their problems, blaming men for their issues, blaming men for everything underneath the sun. And they won't be able to achieve anything in these relationships. And it's always going to be, again, like I'm always talking about, it's going to be a man's fault. Black men in particular, your fault. Black men's issues, black men here, black men there, your fault. I really want to know, how often will we see this, man? And you keep seeing these ladies out here who are so like feminist, you know, slut walk rights and all of those things, and women's, all of them are single. And every time they get with a guy, he makes less money. Let's look at Amber Rose. Let's go to the decline. First, there's Kanye. Didn't work out. Wiz Khalifa, didn't work out. 21 Savage, didn't work out. Alexander Edwards, didn't work out. O'Shea Duke Jackson, didn't work out. So then you want to get mad that you can't get what you want to get, but there you are. I mean, turning off everything that, all these guys cheat on her, all this stuff. Amber Rose has failed to realize she's a big problem in almost anything that she does. It hasn't worked out. In the business, I mean, we've seen people like Kim Kardashian do great in the business world. We can say because she's whatever, she's white, she has whatever. You can make any excuse. The fact is, she's done better than her. All right? She's done better than her. And Amber Rose just can't get it together. Going into 40, making the same mistakes you've made when you were like 39, like when do you learn? And opportunities for those ladies, it's not like guys, let me tell you about Kevin Samuels for an example. When Kevin got hot, Kevin was in his 50s. Who cares what Kevin was doing before then? I mean, it doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter. Well, why are you saying it doesn't matter, O'Shea? I'm going to tell you why it doesn't matter. Because when you're a man and you're on, you're on. That's all that matters, that you're on. Doesn't matter that what you did X, Y, and Z time. You're good now. You're in decent shape. Hey, ladies want to holler, period. You're on right now. That's all that matters. Time to get to work. Boom, that's it. That's it. Nothing else matters outside of that. That's it. We can try to make light of it and say that we care, but when you're a man, you have that opportunity. I'm sorry. When you're a lady, you don't have that much opportunity to be like that. That's something that we got to really realize when it's dealing with the ladies. And I want ladies to understand this. Because, hey, you could be like Tia Mowry and say you graduated from marriage. And that could clearly not be the case, that you didn't graduate from marriage. And you thought that you did and you didn't. And really, you're out here suffering a little bit. More than you want to be doing. And that's fine. Again, if you want to believe whatever you want to believe. But again, there's a time limit and an end point for all of this. It's a time limit and an endpoint. And if you're not in that endpoint, it's like, wow, you kind of make it where these new ladies coming around are going to be very competitive for these same men. And they're not here to play any kind of games at all, by the way. Like, that's one thing that women are not here to do with people, is play games. Women are not there to play games, period, point blank. Once they feel, for whatever reason, that man is available, that man is not available, one thing you're not going to see them doing is joking around. We've seen everybody that Amber Rose has dealt with go to another guy. Some of these guys have gotten married, have other relationships, and they're fine. What about her? How is it always the guy's fault? And a lot of these IG models, OnlyFans models, look at Blac Chyna. Tyga's doing well. He was down. Tyga came back, doing excellent now. Who's struggling? Blac Chyna, broke, went through all the money. Look at Angela Simmons, broke, can't pay bills. Can't even pay $50,000. Whose fault is that? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Produced for all you, heard the bell. We're out.